Hi, welcome. Faith, you're welcome.
Hi, good
Hi, good
evening.
evening. Good evening.
Good
Gabriel,
evening.
welcome also. I think we should just take about 5 minutes to wait for other people to join us.
Okay. All right. Not a problem. When you're ready, just let me know.
Okay. Time now.
Hi, Fable. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It's what was the publicity plan
Yeah.
like, right?
The plan, we
Yeah.
had social media and our community.
Okay. Was there a registration link that people had to indicate interest so that specific emails are sent to
No,
them? Oh,
no,
there was. Oh,
there was no registration link. Yes, it was just an invite to the webinar.
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like to the contacts we have, right? Okay.
Okay, when was that done? Did we have any other emails say today or yesterday or before now? Okay.
More, maybe 5 more minutes. Then we'll just pick it up from there. I think we should just start, watch it. Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome. Thank you for coming to today's session, today's Women of It webinar. And our speaker for today is Faith Ono. Did I pronounce that right? Faith Ono. She is a business operations and strategy manager, NetSpice Nigeria. So let's make welcome Faith honor. You're welcome, Faith. You can unmute your mic.
Okay. Thank you so much, Favor. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Super excited here. Right. I am very, very excited to be here. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah, my name is Faith Ono, and I'll be a facilitator for this evening. And we have a very, very interesting topic that I am very passionate about. Basically because it has to do with women and having more women in the tech ecosystem, because there is one or two of this misconception that, okay, maybe tech is supposed to be for men alone, right? Or should we just leave it for another agenda, right? So I'm very, very excited to be speaking to everyone this evening on this topic. So please let me know if you can see my screen. I'll be sharing my screen right now. If you can see my screen, just let me know. Okay. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen.
All right. Also,
every other person.
All right. You can just use the chat box if you can see my screen, or I can have someone else. How about someone else present for me so that I can also see the chat box for questions, responses. So, Favor, is it possible for you to share my screen for me? Is that something you can do right now? Or Gabriel?
Currently, no. Gabriel, can you?
Yes, I would really appreciate it if you can share my screen for me so that I can still move around. I can still move around my workspace if that is possible. So I can stop sharing, right? I think I just sent it to you now. Okay. Let me know when you're ready, boys. In the meantime, and we are just going to dive right into it. As interesting as it is, it's not one topic that you cannot entirely cover it, because I believe it's one conversation that should keep going on. It's one conversation that should not be one-off, right? So I'm just going to take us through the training outline. Please, Gabriel, let me know if you're ready so I can stop sharing my screen and then you go ahead and share yours. Okay. I don't like the way my screen is right now. That's the reason I wanted to share for me. All right, so for our training this evening, we're going to be starting off, of course, with an introduction and then a history of women in tech. And we are going to dive right into what we have right now, which is today. We're going to also be discussing emerging trends in the tech ecosystem, tech industry as it affects women. Then we would also talk about opportunities for women in tech, and then I would also want to use this opportunity to also share with you a couple of amazing organization that you can always, let's not do the organization, let's deal with women specifically, women that you can always reach out to, right? For support, you can always reach out to for um, maybe you're looking for, I'm trying to find the right word, maybe ginger, right? Or you're looking for a reason, you're looking for something to spur you, right? Beyond the now. These women, I believe, are those that you can reach out to, right? There are different social media platforms, right? And most of them they are readily available. So we'll dive right into the training objectives. Like I said initially, this training is actually meant to expose women in general. Funny thing, when I was trying to put this thing together, I said, should I keep using female or should I keep using women? Because for young people like myself, you want to say, okay, this one they're talking about women. When you hear women, you feel like, oh, it has to be one matured lady, or is this lady talking about my mom or my aunt, But in general, please, let's just have that at the back of our minds, right? It's general for all females, right? Expose women to different opportunities in the tech industry that they can take advantage of, and reimagine what the tech ecosystem would be with more women taking roles. Would also try to encourage more women participation in technical roles and discuss emerging trends in the tech ecosystem and how they affect women globally. So these are the items that we try as much as possible to discuss during this webinar. So if anyone has a question, you have a couple of things that you need clarity on, to be very, very great, right, for you to quickly use the chat box, right, and let me know. I am very, very much open to answering as many questions as I can, right? Hi, Gabriel, are you ready now? Please just let me know. Let me know if you're ready for me, or I will just keep going. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so we're going to be starting with this very interesting quote by Erin Tig. I find it really, when I was looking out for quotes to use, right, there were lots of very random one, and this one just stood out for me. It says, "And embrace your uniqueness." I don't think the ratios are going to change anytime soon. But I don't think it has to be a disadvantage. Being a Black woman, being a woman in general, on a team of all men means that we're going to have a unique voice. It is important to embrace that. This is all encompassing of everything that we're going to be talking about today. As a woman, as a female in general, you are already unique, right? And then that, like, okay, you're already at a disadvantage because there is already an existing bias. But just try as much as possible not to lean towards those. To do is to stick to that uniqueness, have your own voice, right? Know exactly what you're doing, and don't. Okay, let me not take all my. Let me not take all my bias already dominated by by men, and they say, oh, you go there, you'll be looking for pity. Oh, you know I'm a woman, no, or you know I'm a woman, no, and I'm just saying, my dear, this is not even the time of late for you to do that. And this is coming from a product manager executive in Google. So she's saying this thing from a place of experience. She's saying this from of proper knowledge, right? So I think we have done a lot of introduction already, right? And so at this point, I was preparing files. I was intrigued, right? And if you notice, that's the reason I have been using this word. A supposed lie has been sold to us that this industry, the tech industry, STEM in general, STEM, which is science, tech, engineering, and mathematics, this industry is for male alone, right? And females are not necessarily meant to be in it, right? I am hoping that from this webinar, such mentalities will be changed, because I can tell you for free that if you look through history, you would see that women are actually, or were actually, at the helm of technical affairs. Like there was actually a period in history where tech were supposedly meant for women. It would shock you, trust me. If you're looking at me like, Faith, so what exactly are you saying? Yes, you heard me right. Right. There was actually a time what mathematics, engineering, women had to do it. And we're going to see that as we proceed, right? right now. I'm going to take the time to quickly celebrate some of these women. Top on my list, first off, is the founder of Womenovate, Mrs. Mupainka. So she's doing a very amazing job with the whole Womenovate organization, and I'm always proud to talk about the work that Womenovate. Right. We also have the reason women, and the we are aware of is like myself, and even that girls can see it can be a tech and not be weird. I can decide I want to be beyond science class. I can decide that I want to be a cybersecurity expert. I would go for it. I can see women that are already in the space that are doing these things, and I go for it. Right? There is I don't know how many of us know PayPal, but almost all of us would know Netflix. Women, there are women in these that are leading strategic roles, and there is no way you will be a CTO, right, of a technological company that you're not going to be at your best in that industry, right? It means these women have over the years taken deliberate steps, right, to grow themselves, right, to be better at this supposed male-dominated industry, and they are doing it well. They are doing it great, and also paving the way for other young girls, for other people, right, to job. So super. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of these women, right? Follow almost everyone on LinkedIn, and I see posts and I tell myself that is where I'm going to, right? That's the goal, right? That's who I aspire to be, and not just because I am female. Of course, yes, one of it is yes, I am female. I can do these things. If Ada Nduka is doing this thing, right, then I can also do it. If Mrs. Muturayo is doing it, then I can also do this thing. I cannot found a startup, stuff like that, basically. Again, please take your time after this session, right? Take your time to read women, take your time to see the work that they do, and not just get inspired, because a lot of us end up coming to programs like this and you're inspired. Oh, look at women doing and then I want to do it. And today is Saturday, right? The fire is there, blah blah blah. You go, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, and then by Monday, sometimes if maybe the spark is still there, I want to register for this training, and then something comes up and you're already relaxed in 2 weeks, 1 month. So it's not just for you to get inspired, right? It's also for you to take deliberate efforts and deliberate efforts to get better at the. So please, the next slide, please. So yes, right now we're going to be talking about trends globally and their impact, technological trends, right, to be more specific, and their impacts on women. The reason we're going to be taking this one after the other is to show women, is to help every woman, help every female, right? Be aware. If you're not aware, be aware of these trends and take actions to plug in, right? Take actions to plug in. Okay. We'll go right, and top on the list is AI and machine learning. That's artificial intelligence and machine learning, right? And one of the reasons it is like way on the list is because as of right now, I can tell you for free that almost every company, almost every investor, right? Because I kind of play in that space as well. Almost every investor is looking out for startups that are AI powered, startups that are taking advantage of artificial intelligence, right? To founders that are taking advantage of AI, right, for their startups. So you have more investors moving in that direction, and you have more organizations that are looking for devs, that's developers, right? Individuals that are in tune, or rather in line with um, what's the word now, applicable, right, in the AI world right now, right? Identifying some of these opportunities, right, as a woman would help you. You know, the fun thing is when trends like this start, it is the guys, it is the men that are very quick to switch. So I have this friend, we're having a conversation very recently, and what are you up to? What are you doing? He said he just heard about AI marketing, and he's very intrigued about it, and he's taking the time to learn more about it. At that time, I'm like, no, it's no longer just social media marketing, right? It's now AI to boost the marketing plan or activities of his clients, right? But you'd rather find more some other person saying, "Oh no, AI, I want to do, so I don't want to get into it right now," you know. But please, it's already here, and the most we can do, right, is to right, and there are different opportunities there for you. There is also the remote work, flexible hours. So with the pandemic in 2020, right, it made us to see, made us to realize 2020, 2021, right, made us to realize that you don't always have to be at a physical office space, right, for you to have a job. So you can be working from home, you can be working for any organization, from anywhere at all in the world. So you know there is this challenge with women saying, "Oh, I have responsibilities, my children, my family. I can't start traveling from the house to the office. I have work to do, but I have, you know, all of those challenges, right, have been highly worked on based on the pandemic, and you have more remote work and flexible hours for workers generally, right? And women, of course, can take advantage of them. And there is this other role, cybersecurity. So you have more organizations that are more cyber conscious, right? That are looking for cybersecurity experts. You have men going into these roles, taking up what's the word? Taking up learning opportunities. The more they get better and taking up these roles, and then you have women that are more relaxed. It's okay. No, I don't. There is an opportunity there. You can always plug in. There is blockchain. I won't have the time. There is no time right now for me to go through each of these. There is data science. There is health tech. I'm just going to speak very quickly about health tech. Right? We know that there are what's the word now? Um, Health challenges that are peculiar to women, and you have solutions that are coming up. There are different women that are making use of technology to help solve some of these problems. I think there is, not going to promote anyone, but there is an app, is a Pregify or so, right? So this app allows pregnant women, as a woman. Anyway, let's not go so deep into it, but once you have these skills, it allows you to now sit down and think up solutions that tech can enhance, that tech can help to solve this. You would probably not be able to provide this solution if you do not understand how the tech ecosystem works, right? Um, okay, so I will just move quickly because we are running out of time, and then speak more quickly about the mentorship and sponsorship program, right, that are available to women, right? Uh, this trend, if you're here and you're not aware, then you're missing out, right? While we're having these conversations here, while we are all talking about women, getting more women in tech, you should also be aware that there are organizations, there are individuals that are taking this very, very seriously and are taking the time to mentor women, to support women who are interested in getting into tech ecosystem. And if you remain in your own little corner, in your own little space, right, you may miss out on this. They are everywhere. Again, I'm still going to talk about Women Innovate and the programs and activities that they have, right? Um, you want to take advantage of these opportunities, of this mentorship. And mentorship can be both direct and indirect, right? You have more women. In the past, I could have said, maybe a year or two ago, I could have said, oh, there are some women that are not very open to mentoring other women. But I'll tell you for free that that is no longer the case. There are programs now, there are individuals now that are very, very much, as long as you're open to learning, right? These opportunities are there for you to take advantage of. And we will just quickly talk about, again, I'm going to share my slides so you can go through these different items all by yourself. So we're going to quickly talk about the opportunities that are available for women in tech. So I have taken the time to break all of these different opportunities, right, into technical opportunities, non-technical opportunities, leadership opportunities. We're talking about education and training, community and networking. A lot of these different opportunities have been they have been streamlined in a way that you do not have to keep asking yourself, so what particular sector, right? Am I doing? They are coding, they are cybersecurity experts, they are the blockchain developers. Those are core technical roles, right? That's non-technical skills. So you say, oh, I don't want to code, don't want to do the blockchain dev, cybersecurity. No, there are other non-technical skills that you can take advantage of. And marketing, you take the time, and there are training opportunities in these areas, right? That as a woman, you can sit down and learn, right? Again, these are non-technical skills, right? That are still very, very relevant in the tech industry that are very, very relevant to tech in general. Let's leave it at that. And then there is leadership and entrepreneurship, right? You want to be a founder, there is that opportunity and training their um, uh, talking about global opportunities, which is the remote working and international collaboration that we had mentioned earlier, the opportunity for you to sit back here in Nigeria after learning to be, say, a data scientist, for instance, you get a job working with an organization in the UK, in the US, earning dollars, you're submitting your work, you're working with them virtually, and you're meeting new people. The whole tech space just gives you the leverage to not be confined to one space. And also there is the sector specific opportunities for women. So you have an interest in getting or finding a solution to cancer, or women that have fertility. Using technology, trust me, you can provide such solutions, right? Health tech, fintech, ed tech, that's education, all of those. I'm trying to rush my slides now because I think we took out time talking about history. All right, so we will just quickly go over that slides, which talks about the women we can always reach out. I think this is the about the end, right? End of the entire training. Sophisticated. Hi, Gabriel. Please, you can move to the next slide. Beyond the sophistication, individuals, some of the women that young people that that are in the tech space, right? Reach out to them and ask questions, network, don't be quiet, right? It would help you, right? And taking questions at this point. So if there are questions from the women team, I will just quickly take that so that we're almost done with that session.
Thank you very much, Faith. Thank you. She can answer it because we are running out of time.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, just drop them in the chat box.
Okay.
If there are no questions, or if you have questions you want to ask later, you can always reach out to Faith on LinkedIn, and so she will connect with you and you can ask away any questions you have. Thank you very much, Faith, for this session. It was very informative. Wish we actually had more people to join on the Google Meet, but it's all right. They can always catch up on our YouTube channel when they watch the session again. This was very, very interesting. Okay, there's a question. Okay, we have a question. Say, is there a roadmap to starting a tech career? So that'll be over to Faith.
Yes, so I'll just quickly respond to that. A roadmap to starting a career in tech, I usually tell people to first have a very honest conversation with yourself, right? Where do you fit in, right? You have a lot of people, I want to, like we've mentioned, a lot of different career ropes, right? We've talked about the technical skills, like I rightly said, there are non-technical skills, there are global opportunities, right? Ask yourself, where exactly do I want to fit in right now? As of right now, I don't want to code, right? I want to do UI UX. Immediately find yourself in a space or in a, yes, let's stick to the word space, in a space where this particular um, skills are taught, right? So we want to use Women Innovate, for instance. I would really love for you guys to talk about the different training opportunities that you guys have. So first off, identify the skills you want, then take advantage of organizations or technical hubs are that are giving offering this particular service, and just plug in. Get yourself a mentor as well. That is very, very important. Get yourself a mentor, either direct someone that mentors you directly or indirectly. Yes. So, and stick to the choice that you've made. Right. Stick to the choice. Don't be a UI UX designer today. Tomorrow come and be a writer. Next tomorrow you write this. Just stick to one. Stick to one for a start. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. If there are any other questions, you can drop them in the chat box. If there are any other questions. Okay, thank you very much, Faith. Thank you for honoring our invitation. Thank you for giving us this informative session. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. You can drop your LinkedIn profile. So anyone who is interested in following you can easily follow you there. Or you can call it out. So anyone who is interested in following you can connect with you there. Okay. So that is Faith Ono on YouTube, on LinkedIn, sorry, on LinkedIn. So you can connect with her there. So that is it. So for conclusion, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll like to this will be for today. So till next time, till another time, we'll come together like this. Say have a good day and bye.